CR 260 lesson number 6, herringbone lace. We are starting today's video with the herringbone pattern. We're going to cast on using H3. So H3. We have a 3x2 pattern to figure out on the both beds. There's no punch card for this, so it's going to be normal knitting, normal knitting, normal, normal. And our river carriage will be in I, not II. The hardest part is going to be that first row of knitting and getting the cast on comb up. And then we are parting in opposite directions for a circular selvage. The herringbone pattern itself will be a tuck in single direction, and we get to play with the partial knitting feature on our ribber in tension 3. Looks like we will be racking to the left and then back to the right, left, left, right. So we will be using H4 and H3. Looks like repeat until you knit 12 rows, repeat until you knit 12 rows. Okay. I think we got this. And let's get started on this adventure. Because there's no punch card involved, we'll do this over 24 and, well, 12 and 12, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, back with 2, up with 3, back with 2, up with 3, back with 2, up with 3, back with 2, up with 3. That looks good enough for me. I'm going to bring up my ribber now. I'm trying not to hit the camera with my head as usual. We will now look at the bottom. It says that we need the half pitch of that. So up with 3, down with 2, 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 up with 3, with going in between that first and second one needle on the main bed. Okay, I'm going to move my camera so we can see what's going on, and then we will continue. Okay, so I noticed that I was totally out of camera. Out of shot. So we have 4, skip 2, 3, skip 2, 3, skip 2, 3, skip 2, 3. On the bottom, we go in between needles 1 and 2, 3, skip 2, 3, skip 2, 3, skip 2, 3, skip 2, 3. You get the idea. We will now do the star and 0. Plain knitting, everything's in N. I'm going to keep using the mint green yarn until I run out, and then we will work with this gorgeous yellow. So let's do that. A beautiful green in between the beds. Okay, looks pretty good. Now, we need to put in the cast on comb. And I don't really see how it's supposed to fit in there. There's nothing special here. So I'm just going to put 0 at 0. Zero's at 0. It says 2 barrel weights. I don't think we have a lot of weight on, need a lot of weight on here, so I'm going to start with 2 of the smaller ones. Just because we're not doing a very large piece. Yeah, we're going to do our typical salvage. So PR and part. Not sure if that's on camera. So in case you can't see it, PR and part. It does not say that we adjust our tensions, so we're going to just go for it. Now it wants us to press tuck. Tension 3. Tension 3. Change the upper one stays at PR, and now we change the dial. Can you see the dial in the camera? No, you can't. One sec. Okay, so we have changed the dial on the ribber to P. We are still in PR, going to the right. We're in tuck, going to the left. Nothing on the PR, tension 3 and tension 3. Now our instructions say that we move the connected carriage from right to left. Our racking indicator has not moved. Okay. Not sure if that was supposed to knit off or not, so I'm not going to worry about it. Now it says we rack to half pitch 4, so H4, and move the connected carriage from left to right. Okay. Set the racking indicator back to 3, so 2 clicks, and go right to left. So what you see is as we are going from the right to the left, there are loops being left on the needles. They're not knitting off. We rack to number 4, move it across, and it knits off. Fairly easy. So we just keep repeating until we get to 4. Whoops. So we're at 3. 4. 3. 4. Now we are at 12 rows. Oh, but I didn't reset the row counter when we did the circular cast on, so we actually have a few more rows to go. So let's go 1, 2, and then we keep it at 4, reset our row counter, and now we'll go 4 to 3. So this is 4. Now we go down to 3 and we do 12 rows. Back to 4. Okay, I am going to add extra weight to this. Okay, we're at 4, down to 3. Back to 4. Back 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 to 3. Stays at 3. Knit across. We set this down to 1. Goes to 4. 3. 4. 4. All right. I think that's good enough for now. We will figure out how to remove it from the machine and be right back. Okay, so what I've done is I've just stopped it going in PR, put everything in regular knitting, and I'm going to knit 2 rows. I also moved the pitch to 3. I'm now going into regular pitch, and I'm going to transfer the stitches up. All right, forward. Everybody's down. 1, 2, 3, All right, I'm now going to latch tow this off and then we'll see what we got. All right, I think we did pretty good. So you can see how it angled this way, and then we came back and then it started angling. Don't worry about how I finished it. That was just to get it off the machine. So there you go. There's your herringbone. Afghans maybe. It's a lot of work, but if it's your thing, it's your thing. Up next, pin touch.